Hey guys, it's John, and this morning I am sitting outside of a house that I lived in for 5.5 years. A rent house. It's right next to my oldest son and 3 grandkids. So it was a wonderful place to live, but this morning I want to talk to you about change. Because after living here for about 4.5 years, I decided it was time to move forward with my life. I had started a couple of businesses, done some consulting, have some real estate investment, and just woke up one day and realized that I could live anywhere on the planet or nowhere at all. And so I started looking into, in fact, I joined an organization called Location Indie. I made a decision to go on a trip with a group to Greece, and I just started moving forward. And the people at Location Indie had a camp called Camp Indie. They were starting their very first camp in September of 2021. And so I just made the decision that I was going to go to that camp. I had gone to Greece, got just lit up about traveling, and so went to the camp. I actually road tripped to Kent, Connecticut by myself, staying with friends and family along the way and on the way back. But while I was at camp, one night they asked a question, is there anything you want to commit to? And if so, let's pick a date right now. And so it was a Saturday night of camp, of a 3-day camp. It went Friday through Sunday night. And I made the decision that I was going to become nomad. I was going to let my lease go, and I was going to start traveling full time and working from wherever I was digitally. And so this lease was up at the end of June in 2022. And when that happened, I took off, and I had no idea what was coming. My plan was to be a solo traveler the rest of my life and just come back and see friends and family in the States when it made sense. And that's what I started doing. I went from Colorado to Puerto Rico, and then had the opportunity around Thanksgiving to go see my son he was living in New York City at the time, in Queens, and hopped on a plane. And if you've watched any of our videos on YouTube, you know what happened on that plane. This happened on that plane. Molly happened on that plane. And it's crazy because it took us again, watch the video. It took us a while to start dating, but once we did, it was lights out. It took about 3 months. Then we started dating over Zoom, fell head over heels, did not see it coming, neither one of us. And it became one of the craziest, most beautiful romances you can imagine, and still is. 2 years later, 2.5 years later. I'm getting all the dates mixed up. But yeah, so the craziest thing is we started dating about 3 months into our relationship. I told her, listen, I'm committed. I don't know, you want me to come off the road? I can get a regular job, a corporate job. And she's like, no, I don't want you to do that. I think you got it figured out. I want to join you. And so 3 years ago, I took off and became a nomad, leaving this rent house and not knowing what changes were coming. 1 year ago, we went nomad together, and we have been on the road ever since. And so I just want to tell you, you have no idea what amazing things await you. Molly now runs her interior design business from the road. I'm doing life coaching and speaking from the road. We are absolutely loving our lives and all the different people and places that we're going on a very regular basis. We're getting ready to head to a place called Boca de Iguanas, population 9 in Mexico, taking our oldest granddaughter, who's about to turn 13. And so for her teen trip, she's going to go down there and hang out with us and learn how to surf. And we just have so many fun, amazing, cool things happening, all because of change. Picking up and leaving what was familiar and moving into the unfamiliar. So today, as we get ready to leave, we're leaving the rent house again, 3 years, almost exactly to the day later. We're leaving the rent house and going on another adventure, and expanding that adventure to include our granddaughter. Life is truly sweet, but it gets sweeter when you travel, when you push away from the shore, when you, as I like to say, God can't drive a parked car. So get off the curb, start driving, and see where he leads you. Have an awesome day. Molly and John say, hey! Love y'all. Bye.